Hey guys, back down here doing my research. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you an encounter that happened with me and four other guys down in an area that's called the fern forest. That took place basically right here behind me. If you go down this trail, about another 40-minute walk, that's where it happened. About 5 years ago, it was me, Dwight, Bob, Lee, and I can't remember the other two guys' names. But anyway, we got down there about 6:30 in the afternoon, right? And all of a sudden, a huge tree, and when I say huge tree, I mean a tree the size of that one right there. All of a sudden, the entire top of the tree just started swaying back and forth like something was up inside it, swinging. Now, there was absolutely no wind, no nothing going on, okay? It was a beautiful afternoon, and then it just stopped for no reason. It just stopped, okay? We went on down a little ways and set up our camp. Well, about 30 to 40 minutes later, it started doing it again. And I'm talking the whole top of the tree was just swaying, just like this right here, just going back and forth, okay? Then all of a sudden, it snaps, pops loose, and the whole tree comes crashing down. That was the first thing that took place, okay? A few hours go by, and across the creek bed, we started hearing wood knocks. On the right side of the creek bed, there was wood knocks. And then on the left side of the creek bed, we were hearing wood knocks. So, as I've said before, and I'll say again, where there's one, there's two, where there's two, there's three. That very night, we had three of these creatures out here with us, okay? One was knocking, the other one was knocking back. So, after that, about 2:45 in the morning, I'm sitting next to the creek bank, okay, which is about a probably good 7-foot drop. On the other side of that creek bank, we hear the god-awfulest moan we've ever heard in our life. Well, that I've ever heard in my life anyway. It literally sounded like something coming out of a tomb. It was a deep guttural, just like a kind of like that, but a lot deeper and more of a guttural growl moan. That lasted probably 15, 18 seconds. We all jumped up because, it kind of startled us. We looked across the creek bed. And I think the guy that was with me, he was using night vision. He actually saw something over there. Okay. Well, after that, about 4 o'clock in the morning, the one guy said, "Well, I'm gonna do a yell." So he does a yell, right? We don't hear nothing, absolutely nothing. About 30 or 40 minutes go by, and the other guy that's with us, he says, "Well, I'm gonna let out this scream." So he lets out this god awful scream. Okay. Just as soon as he does that scream, we literally hear something pick up what sounds like a tree up off the ground. And I don't know if it throwed it or it hit another tree with it, but we heard this loud crash, just like boom, like that. And you could just hear the tree just explode. And that's the God's honest truth. When we was walking out the next morning, we had just got out of the area and we heard what sounded like 4 big rock claps or rocks smashing against each other. And I mean, they was loud. I mean, just hitting them hard. So I take it as they were letting the others know that we were leaving the area. But again, that happened about 5 years ago. The tree swaying back and forth till it snapped loose. 15 wood knocks in one night. That god-awful moan across the creek bed. Something picking up a tree or whatever it picked up and smashing against another one. And then the 4 rock claps as we were leaving out. Like I said, that took place about a 40-minute walk from where I'm at right now in an area called the fern forest. Okay, so when it gets a little cooler weather and I got to worry about the ticks and the snakes, I will go down there and I will show you exactly where it took place, and we'll do a video down there. Well, hell, we may even stay overnight down there just see what happens. But again, when it gets cooler weather, no ticks, no snakes. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna turn around with the phone and I'm gonna head back out. And as I'm walking, I'm gonna show you the trail. So if anything happens, you can see it. So I ain't gotta tell you later. And like they say, hey, it's better to have an extra set of eyes with you. That way, if anything happens, you see it, let me know, because a lot of things I overlook. So with that being said, let's try and walk out, okay? I didn't see that, guys. I didn't see that when I was coming up in here, guys. You see that tree right there? How it's bowed over? The top of it's in the ground. Sure is. The whole top of it's bowed over and pushed in the ground. Now, I can tell you now, there is one thing up here. If I remember where it's at, I want to show it to you. We found a tree. The tree is literally pushed from another tree, and it's literally completely bent over into a U shape and pulled back. Now, I've never seen that before. I've seen on other videos of other areas that have squatches, but I've never seen that in my area. But if I remember correctly where it's at, I'll show it to you. Spiders. Yeah, I hate spiders. Oh, hold on. All right, guys. I don't know if the phone picked it up, but I just heard what sounded like some branches cracking and popping right down off in here. Now, this is the area we just come from. But right down off in there, I just heard, like I said, I don't know if the phone picked it up or not. Now, if it had been a deer, seems like I should have seen it. But it sounded like it was right off in this area right here. Because I heard it just as soon as I got right there, right down in there. Anyway, we'll keep walking. Oh, there it is. There it is, guys. I don't know how good you can see this, but let me go up here. You're right here, guys. All right, so now, actually, there's two things here. Okay, right there, there's an X formation. Tree that way, tree that way. We got an X, okay? But what I want to show you was, you see this tree right here? That tree is literally bent over, looks almost like a C. Right there, it's bent back behind that tree, and it's bowed over, going this way, until it goes back over here. Now, that is not wind damage, okay? That took hands to bend that tree behind the other tree as far down as on the ground and pull it like that, okay, guys? That's not wind damage. Right there, that tree is literally behind that tree, and it's going that way, pushed in behind this other tree. But again, if you look right there, there's an X formation right there. Exact same area, guys. I hope you can see what I'm seeing. Right there's an X. Sure enough is. That's interesting. Like I said, I've seen trees like that were bowed over, looked like a C in other states that had squatches, but I've never seen that down here, so that's a first for me. And I think that's cool because what you're seeing right there is literally right behind the X formation. So that's cool. That's cool, guys. So we'll keep walking. Yeah, see right there, guys? See right there? There, that's the X formation. Right there it is. Clear as a bell. Like I said, I hope you guys can see it. Right there it is. And yeah, I'm using our Woods Walker walking stick. That's officially ours. A while ago, when we were coming up through here, we got right about in this area right here. Before I ever saw that, we could smell what smelled like just pure crap coming through the air. Now, I know for a fact that if the creature's around and the wind catching pretty good, you'll smell it. It didn't smell like a wet deer or a wet dog or nothing like that. It smelled just like pure crap, exactly what it smelled like. And it was like coming this direction, going this way. Huh. Hey guys, look here. You see this right here? Now, I know to a lot of people that look at it and they go, oh, it's just where it fell out of a tree. It's nothing. It's just sticks that fell together. No, here's the catch of that, okay? I'm gonna show you something. You see this right here? Okay, look straight up. That's not the same kind of tree. Right there, okay? That right there that's piled up didn't come from the tree above, okay? That did not come from up there. It didn't come from up there because there's nothing broke. And look, okay, you got one going this way, you got those going up through here, then you got that one shoved right there in the middle. Look here, guys, what I'm saying. You see that right there? It's literally shoved through the middle. It It looks almost like an A. Up, those are over, all those entwined, and that one going straight, and that one right there going straight through there. They didn't fall like that, guys. And I know a lot of people might say, oh, it's just the Boy Scouts. No, that's not Boy Scouts. I've seen up in this area when Boy Scouts are up here what they do, the little stuff they leave. That's not a Boy Scout marker, trust me. So, but anyway, there's something else interesting I thought you just want to see. Almost looks like something stepped right in there, guys. I mean, it could be a deer, but it's bigger than a deer print. So, but I ain't saying it's a Bigfoot, but I just thought it was interesting. All right, guys, I guess I'm going to stop it right about here because the battery on my phone is getting kind of low. So, but I will tell you one more thing. This area right here where I just stopped at, right back in this area, right through here, we had the digital recorder up there for 2 days. And on the second night, I caught, well, it's kind of hard to describe. It was just between a yell and a scream kind of mixed in. It happened, it was real loud. It set the coyotes off. They started screaming and hollering for about probably 32 to 38 seconds. And then whatever it was, it let out another god-awful scream/yell, and it shut the coyotes up. It shut them up instantly. I mean, they just went quiet, dead silence. So, but again, this is where that happened at right here. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that takes place down here in Uwharrie. You know, this is where all my research is based off of. So, but again, since I got to cut this off right here, I just want to say thanks to all my followers out there. I hope you like my videos. There's nothing exciting about them, but you know, this is the best that I can do while I'm out here. So, you know, I had one guy say, "Oh, you're not even in the woods. This is a green screen." Okay, look around. This is not a green screen. We're not on a sound stage. We are literally in the forest on trail right now. So with that being said, like I said, thanks to all my followers. Thank you for staying with me. We got a lot more to come. I got some more stuff that I'm gonna be sharing with you. I don't want to talk about it yet because I'm a little excited about it, so I'm not gonna overstep my boundaries. But again, just thanks for staying with me, and keep it squatchy, guys. Thanks.